on the ground, I pretend I don't see. Candy.
Hi guys, welcome to another video from my decluttering series. This is the last video. Everything that you see around me didn't fit in any of the other categories, or I forgot about it back then, so we're going to declutter that now. It is not everything that we own. I didn't bring out my boyfriend's musical instruments because he has a lot of them, especially guitars. So I only bought my stuff, and I'm not going to be decluttering the kitchen or the bathroom. I may have forgotten a few things. Alright, let's start from the right as usual. I have two nano terrariums. I used to have praying mantises in them, and I would like to use them again. Probably not to keep any animals in them, but maybe like a small vivarium or riparium. Anyway, I'm keeping both of those, and I will see what I can make out of them. I did look up some plants that I wanted to put in them, but I couldn't really find them in the stores here, so maybe I will need to order them. Next we have I'm not going to take it out, the whole thing out, but next we have my Princess Mononoke costume that I made from scratch, and the mask is cracked in a few places, but that can be repaired pretty easily, and I will be keeping that just because I'm pretty proud of it. Even though I may never wear it again. Next we have some maps. We've got a map of everything from Harry Potter. We've got the Diagon Alley. Here we've got Hogwarts and Hogsmeade and other stuff. Then we have platform 9 3/4 banner. Then we've got Middle Earth. I would like to get all three of these framed probably. I also have this scratch off travel map. I haven't scratched off too much. Well, I would like to travel a bit more, so let's hope that maybe this year we will take a vacation somewhere we've never been to. Hopefully. I'm keeping these definitely. Next we have my electric violin. I did try to learn, and actually it wasn't that bad. To be honest, I would like to play the cello. I wanted to play the cello for years, but cello is kind of expensive. I like the sound of the cello way more than violin. I will probably be getting rid of this. Same goes for the guitar. I did try to learn it, I really did, but yeah. Also, my boyfriend has a lot of guitars, so there's not really a point in me having my own guitar. Where is it? Yeah, so this is it. And It's an electroacoustic Epiphone. I haven't touched this in a while, so I'm gonna say goodbye. This is kind of a stuff that I accumulated throughout the years while I worked at a pet store. Like for example, this bed, they have a fault in them, so the manufacturer pulled them from the stores and said that we should just throw them out. So I kept it because it's not such a huge problem, but yeah, they do. The seam inside here comes apart a bit, so that's that. And then this thing I think is from Dog Days or something like that. I also have a flexi leash that I bought for my grandparents' dog. This one as well, and I used to use this also when I went to walk dogs from the shelter. And yeah, some other. Got 2 bowls, and I have a treat bag that I bought. I really don't know why. I think again for the shelter dogs. But I never actually used this. I bought this a long time ago. I think I bought this before I worked at the store. I'm not sure. Well, those are things for that we are keeping for one day when we have a dog, because why throw it out when it's still perfectly good. Then this is my boyfriend's old dog's muzzle, is it? Just because you are required to have it on your dog sometimes on some breeds when you enter certain places like public transport. Yeah, so this whole bag is staying. Also, when I decluttered the arts and crafts things, I forgot about this ring, embroidery ring, and I am keeping this somewhere ready to. Then we have a few knitting needles. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs, the long ones. And these were my grandma's, but she doesn't really knit anymore, so I got them now. And keeping these. Next we have one umbrella, then I think we have one more, a compact one, and I think that's in the car, so keeping that as well. This one is my friend's umbrella that she forgot it here a long time ago. I need to return this to her. Then I have my riding crops, and this one is actually broken, so I'm going to throw this out, and this one is still good. I've got some weights here, just the one-handed ones. I do have a big bar and some more weights in the other room, but I'm not going to bring all of that here. It's around 60 kilos or something, so yeah, it's a few of these. What are these called? Rings, weights, things. Next we have my gecko's food, and I think this one's old already. Here, this one expired this month, so that will be going, and this one's still good, that's staying. And 2 other flavors, and the mango is used up, so that will go. And this one is past its expiration date. So yeah. Next we have stuff for the fishes. This one is empty. Then we've got some wafers for my Pleco, and also the shrimps like to eat these. This is way past its expiration date. Then we've got this, and yeah, this is to remove ammonia and nitrate. This one's to add beneficial bacteria if I have to change more water than usual. This is for treating bacterial infections, but this one's past its expiration date. Then we've got CO2, liquid CO2. Then this is the basic kind of water optimizer. Then we've got the pH minus to lower the pH and the KH. Then testing strips to check if the water is okay. Background glue. I bought these from AliExpress, and I never really got the courage to try them, and I don't really think they will even sprout right now. It's been, I think, a few years since I ordered these. Next we've got these leather balm for saddles and stuff, and I use this also on my riding shoes. Then we've got these spurs that I need to clean because they kind of going green. Then we've got my boyfriend's American football ball. Then this basketball, and this football that my friend forgot here, the same one that forgot the umbrella, but she said that I can keep this. We've got tennis balls and some tennis rackets. I don't think we haven't played tennis ever, I think. And we have a tennis court downstairs, so we definitely need to play tennis this summer and see if we even like to play tennis, and then decide if we want to keep these things. But for now we're keeping those. Then I've got in a Pringles can, I've got balls for squash. Keeping that. Then we've got this hat that I got for my competition when I was helping out, and I don't really like this. We can get rid of this. It's also kind of big on my head. Next we have my riding helmet, which is pretty old. I think it's about 20 years old, so I definitely need to get a new one for safety reasons. Also, this one saw quite a few hits into the head, not from falling necessarily, but like branches when I was out hiking, and also the bag here doesn't really hold, so it's too big for my head. Anyway, I do have riding stuff, I think, somewhere else. I know I have like the chaps, but like the English ones somewhere, and gloves. I can't remember where, but it is somewhere here, but I'm keeping those. So I've got these glasses for bike riding, or maybe for snowboard skiing and stuff. I don't really have a use for them anymore, so I may sell them, maybe. Also, my snowboard boots, they are kind of too small for me, like one size too small. So I'm either going to have to buy new ones or give up snowboarding altogether. I will be putting these two into the maybe pile along with the snowboard, but that's up in the closet. Then while we're at it, I have the helmet as well for the snowboard. Snowboard? Yeah. And one more pair of glasses and I'm not sure what this is called, but it's just to like keep your head warm inside the helmet. I don't really have anyone to go snowboarding or skiing with me. This is going into the maybe pile. Then this is my old skiing helmet that I need to sell. This one. And another pair of skiing glasses. Why do I have so many? So those need to go. Then we've got a frisbee. I'm probably gonna keep this. Next we have ping pong, paddles and balls. Keeping that. There is a tiny table tennis table downstairs in the park, so we may at some point go there and play when it's not too windy. Then I've got these bandages that I use when I exercise, especially when I exercise my upper body, just to keep my wrists more stabilized and injury free. Keeping those. There are these resistance bands, also keeping those. This for stiff muscles and stuff, keeping that. Then there are these gloves that are supposed to be for lifting weights, but it was like gift when I purchased the weights, but they are too big for me a bit. Like this part is just too, yeah, one size too big. So I'm gonna get rid of these. We've got one jumping rope, another jumping rope. I remember one time I thought I lost this and I couldn't find it for like 2 or 3 years, and then I found it. And then we've got this useless thing that was also a gift that came with the weights that I'm going to also get rid of. Then there are the pump, air pump for the balls and another air pump for bike wheels. Then there's this. There's my skateboard. Oh, also I have a longboard in the other room that I forgot to bring here. I'm keeping that. I removed all of the paint from it that was here before and started to paint it myself. I never really finished it. And then there's the wheels and stuff for the skateboard. And I don't really know if I want to keep the jump rope, get rid of them. The skateboard staying. Then we've got this box. I've got a mask from Venice from a friend. And I have some, I wouldn't call it medals exactly, but from horse camp. I got 2 times third place, 1 time second place, and 1 time first place at like the end of the week competition. Then this, I don't even know what this was for. This was, I can get rid of this one, that doesn't like hold any meaning really. Then we've got these from different types of runs. I've got 2 that were organized by Tesco from 2015, and this one is 2014. I've got 2 from DM, like it's like a women's run, and these are 2015-2016. They are just participation medals. Then this was from a color run in colors, something like where they throw powdered color at you and you throw some as well. This one wasn't a really great run. I didn't really like it. Not the fact that it was like the powder everywhere, but it was just really badly organized. And I also have, I think, all of my starting numbers. Nope, not all. I got the 2 from DM and the 2 from Tesco. I don't know why Tesco doesn't do this run anymore. At least I haven't seen it in the calendar. Not that I'm running. I'm not really running anymore, but yeah. So I'm keeping all of these things. There is a mat for under the sleeping bag, which I've got here, and here I've got my boyfriend's sleeping bag, which is way better than mine. It's way warmer inside this one than this one. This is like really thin, and we don't really go camping, but if we ever go, then I will get rid of this and buy a new one. But we don't really go camping, so no need for it right now. And keeping this just in case. Then I got my exercise mat. This is like the greatest mat I ever owned, and it was, I think it was about €8. Best buy ever. And I didn't really expect a sports mat or exercise mat in the store that I was at, because it was a grocery store. And then we've got my DDR Mac that I haven't plugged into the computer in a few years, mainly because I couldn't run the program that it needs to run. I will try to install it again, and if it doesn't work, then I will have to get rid of it. Maybe somebody will want it, so I can sell it for a few euros. We'll see. I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning that there is a part in the closet that desperately needs a bit of organizing, and I will jump into that right now. Okay guys, so this is what I was talking about. It's mostly my boyfriend's kind of tools and things, and some other things, but I'm just going to reorganize it, because when I need something from there, I have no idea where it is. So
Cleaning up an offer for my life, for my cries on the floor. Cleaning up and all free through the years, and I couldn't be free. Clean up and all true to the habits I couldn't improve. Clean up and all wonder when will the cycle be done? It's been a while since I've got some good vitamin D. I've searched up if it's normal for
I will be doing another decluttering series next year, as I do every year for the past, well, this is the third year, so and yeah, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It would really make my day. I will link similar videos to this one down in the description if you're interested in that, and I will see you guys with my next video. Bye!